Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Spyro the Dragon playthrough, part of the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Last time we finished up the rest of Magic Crafters, and here we are inside the Beastmaker's world. Very swampy area, and it's got some pretty tricky levels up its sleeve too, so we'll need to be very careful as we're going through this. So let's go ahead and get started. As far as the guidebook, just to take a look at it really quick. Doing alright for collectibles so far. We're 52% through the game, so we've reached that halfway point, even though I think we've cleared probably more levels than there are in the total for the game. It's just there's going to be a lot of collectibles for these next few worlds. We're done collecting dragon eggs, so we're just going to be getting gems and elder dragons from now on. And as far as this hub world in particular, we have 300 gems to find along with 2 dragons, so we'll be on the lookout for those, obviously. We can also destroy some chickens to get the butterflies to heal up Sparks' health and keep us nice and healthy and protected. And yeah, let's see what we got here. So we have these electric floors. Obviously, we want to wait before we move forward, just so we don't get shocked. And that's actually going to be very important for one of the skill points we have coming up, so keep that in mind. So there's Terrace Village. That's our first level. Probably the first level we'll be doing in the Beastmaker's world. And here's our first dragon to rescue, too.
Nasty North is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
He's so passionate about his swamp. But, I mean, it's his home. I can understand being passionate about your home. What are you going to do? Not be happy about your home? Just be miserable your whole life? No, that's not the way it works. Also got warthogs we need to deal with, so take them down with care. Well, I guess you wouldn't be taking them down with care, but you know what I meant. Second level, we have the Misty Bog. So we'll probably be doing that in the next video. Let's see. I guess we'll go over here to this area first, just so we can rescue this Daggeron. After we grab some more lovely gems. Can we fall? Yeah, we can fall down there. We'll do that in just a second. Ah! That guy surprised me. I was not expecting that. Okay. I feel bad that we're just kind of robbing this place. Spyro, stealing is wrong. You know better than that. So in here we got the Wild Flight stage. So this is the flight stage for the Beast Makers. So we'll be doing that a bit later. Let's go ahead and rescue this dragon. Cletus!
Spyro, it's great to see you, but I gotta go.
Okay. Are they friends? Do they know each other? Did he just really have to go? I guess that's it. Now we're gonna go over here. Get rid of that warthog. And what do we got on this landmass? Well, looks like we have another level, and it's the... Oh boy, the treetops! I know treetops is kind of a notorious level for a lot of people. We'll be having fun with that one later. Okay, so we got everything here. I think we're good to go in terms of progressing forward. Still got things to do and places to go. Okay, we need a key, so we'll need to be on the lookout for that. Break some more treasure boxes along the way. Careful, careful, careful. Careful. Not gonna let you electrify that floor. Oh, I didn't. Well, I don't think I got electrocuted. If I did, I got electrocuted by something that wasn't the floor anyway. Or rather, just hit by something. And here we have Metalhead. Metalhead is the boss of the Beast Makers. And it's actually interesting, because I was looking up stuff on the Spyro wiki at one point. I know. It's fun looking at wikis. It's something I do in my spare time, admittedly, a lot. But I was looking on the Spyro wiki, and, like, apparently those spider enemies that we defeated in the high caves, like, apparently they were called Metalheads. But, like, there's also just a boss called Metalhead that's not the spiders, so... I don't know, I always found that kind of interesting. Unless, again, there's just something I'm missing about that, which could very well be the case. Can I get over there? Or I think we have to climb up here before we glide down to that. That seems a little more likely. I feel like the key is probably going to be... Yeah, I see the key over there, so... That is, in fact, what we need to do. Anything else up here? Just running water. That water doesn't hurt Spyro. Okay, so let's go ahead and fly all the way here. Get the key, get that, get some more other goodies. Okay, wow. I'm surprised that I was able to make that work. Usually the game's not that forgiving when it comes to taking hits or damage. So I don't think this is going to be the rest of what we need, because we're missing like a single gem somewhere. Damn it. I was afraid of that. Okay, so we're missing a single red gem. Oh, I see it. There it is. Okay, we got it. Okay, so we're done with the main hub world, so now we can actually go to our first level. So, like I said, I think that level is going to be the Terrace Village. Not the treetops. Although, honestly, I think treetops would have actually been a decent level to go for, because I feel like that will take a bit of time, since the hub world didn't take me very long to get through. But... Now, I've kind of been going through these in order, so let's kind of keep following that, I guess. So yes, Terrace Village. Let's get started. Okay, Terrace Village, here we go. Where we stop, nobody will know. So, before we get started, first of all, the totals, we have 400 gems, 2 dragons, but there is also a skill point for this level. No electric floor damage, so while we're going through this stage, we're going to try our best to not get electrocuted by the electric floor whenever there is an electric floor. Any other damage from electricity is fine, as long as it's not the electric floor. So, just, again, do not get attacked by that electric floor. When you come back to this level in, like, future attempts, if you don't get that skill point, I think all you have to do is just make it to the exit pad room. Oh, god damn. Oh. I'm just going to go ahead and take a death there because there was no recovering from that. But yeah, if you want to try that skill point again, if you missed it, and you come back for a future run, literally just start from the very beginning, go through the level as normally, destroy all the enemies that are on electric floor, being careful not to get attacked by the electric floor. And that's basically how you get it, so that's how you want to approach that particular skill point. Let's try this again. Yeah, you obviously want to charge into those guys. This level can also be a little tricky to get everything, just because you kind of have to approach this level from a couple of different angles. And there are some things that can be easily missed if you're not careful. But, you know, just try to be thorough as much as you can. Be prepared to potentially have to go through the level again, just to, like, retrace your steps and everything. And especially if you're playing this game, like, for the first time, you know, there's no shame in not finding everything. I mean, who says you even have to go for 100%? I just do it because I want to. There's nothing wrong with the any percent route. It all lies in personal preference. I just find my personal preference more fun, but that's my opinion. There's nothing wrong with thinking differently. Oh, dang it. So yeah, you can't charge into the big guys. You'd think I would have learned my lesson from that by now, but again, it's just so much fun to go through the game in that charging position, so I often find myself doing it even when it's a bad idea. Just making sure I got everything. Yeah, okay, so this is just a kind of a shortcut around that building if you don't want to go that way. Which is interesting. It's interesting that there is actually a way to do that.
Watch out, Spyro. The Norks in these parts have discovered the power of electricity, and it really stings.
They sure have. So here we go. Electric floor. All you have to do is just take this slowly. You can kind of get an idea for when the floor is electric and when it's about to go away. So take that opportunity to charge at the guys when the floor isn't electric, and then just kind of get things done in that way, in that fashion. And remember, it's not any electricity damage, it's just the floor. So getting attacked there won't affect us. So yeah, here we have a chest we need to use a more powerful weapon or move to break. I believe it's a case where we need fireworks in this particular level's case. So we'll need to be on the lookout for some fireworks. Now here's the thing, I'm not sure if, in regards to these other enemies, if like, getting electrified on the floor by a different enemy, if that counts, but I guess just be safe and be careful. I think we've pretty much already gotten through a majority of the electric floors anyway, so I think we're doing a pretty decent job at least.
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about your amazing adventures.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
It is a pretty spooky swamp. Like, these levels are pretty, like, dark and, like, the lighting and the atmosphere, so I can understand maybe not wanting to spend too much time in here. I can definitely understand. Big mood, you could say. Big mood. Okay. I didn't need to burn that guy, but I did it anyway, because why not? So once again, we got some more electric floors. What are you laughing at? Get fried. So this is where this starts to get a little difficult, because obviously, like, so yeah, I don't think that counts, but I guess we'll see when we... Okay, that was close. Let me go back down, though. Get rid of you. Wait, what's this? Oh, okay, there was a gem there. I'm like, wait. Was that a frog or was that a gem? Sure enough, it was a gem. Okay, so right here, let's go to... Oh, thank God I made that. just in the nature of getting the achievement or the skill point done. Yep, okay, so all I have to do is walk into this room without taking any damage from the floors, and that should be it. So you technically, I don't think you even need to destroy the enemies either. But since I'm trying to 100% this game, like, I might as well. Like, it wouldn't make sense for me to avoid them at this point in time anyway. But now let's go back. Now we need to do a bit of backtracking, because we still have a lot of gems to get. Namely in those chests that are locked currently, so... Dang it. I wasn't ready for that. I started to go the wrong way, so that may have costed me there. I also feel like I didn't get the best jump for my glide, so... No problem, we'll just do it again. Attempt number 2. There's stuff down there. Well, we'll be back later, so we can get that then. Let's focus on doing the backtracking now, because there is honestly quite a bit of backtracking here. Because this is clearly going to be a glide we need to make. As we retrace our steps through this world. And here's where you need to be very, very attentive to your surroundings, because I've mentioned this before already, but yeah, there are fireworks in this room. And these fireworks are what will essentially break open those chests we found earlier. So for example, there is a firework here. That's going to blast off and go for that chest. There's also a firework right here. I think that one's going to break the chest over there. But there is one more, and this firework, I believe, kind of trolled me a bit in my first playthrough. Because I just could not see it or find it for the life of me. And to be fair, it can be hard to find if you're not looking in the proper place. Could also be on one of these platforms over here. I'm nervous about going like to another platform right now though, because there's still other stuff I have to look for and find. Yeah, where the hell is this again? In the meantime, let's go ahead and grab this. Also some goodies back here. Oh, here it is. Okay, I think that's gonna be it, because there are some things at the end that we need to go back and get to, so I think we're good. Let me just, again, look around just to be safe. Grab the checkpoint too, just so we know we got all the fireworks taken care of. And... oh, this is stuff. I don't know if this is everything yet. I feel like there was more than just that, though. I feel like there was something else that was down here. Well, I could always just maybe cut some footage again until I find it. Okay, I found some things I missed, I guess earlier on, but there are some treasure chests kind of hidden back here. I don't think this is going to be enough to get everything, but it's a start. So I still need 11 more, which is more than likely a single red gem and maybe a 10 or something. That would be my best guess. And those could very easily be like around here, for example, so... Just let me retrace my steps here to see if maybe something pops out that I may have forgotten about. Oh, yep, here we go. Yep, okay. So yeah, just a little enclosed area I didn't see. Okay, well, that's going to do it for this area, the Terrace Village. And I think I am going to go ahead and stop the video here. Kind of a shorter video, but again, we cleared out the hub world. We cleared out one of the first subworlds, so I don't think we really have time for anything else today. But next time, I'm going to be taking on 2 more levels. I'm going to be doing the Misty Bog and maybe Treetops as well. We'll have to see what we have time for. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Later, folks.